Peddler Polly, goods bought here and sold there.
There was a sign on Peddler Polly's car as her bicycle pulled her up Main Street. Peddler Polly looked around and smiled.
I'm sure glad to be back in Tale Town. Imagine a town where everyone tells stories.
Peddler Polly parked at the town square. Polly walked over a town hall and she saw a notice.
Story swap today. Bring a story.
If you still know one. If you still know one.
Hi, Peddler Polly.
Came a sad little girl's voice. It's my old friend Penny! Oh my god, you have a good story for me? I will let you search for something for my car.
Penny sobbed and sneered.
I don't have any stories at all. Hardly anyone in Telton does. We're all losing our stories.
Losing your story?
Whatever do you mean? So the start, we tell a story and then it's gone. We can't remember it anymore. Come to the store swap this afternoon and see.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Another cart had parked on the square. Its sign said,
Dr. Sebastian Spellbinder Entertainment Paraphernalia. Beside the cart stood a man with a top coat and slick back hair, surrounded by piles of boxes. A crowd was gathering before him.
so you've heard a storyteller. You've heard a storybook. I'm here to show you something finer still. The brand new Spellbinder Storybox.
Oh, Peddler Polly, he's selling stories.
Dr. Spellbinder held up one of the wooden boxes, showing a pane of glass on one side.
He snapped his fingers and the glass came to life. Tiny characters moved across the pane and tiny voices came out.
It's
Viandra!
Dr. Spellbinder snapped his fingers again and a different moving picture appeared.
It's Boots!
He snapped his fingers again for the third time.
And that's Sleeping Beauty!
Never again will you have to ask for a story. And never again will you have to imagine the picture. So, who'll be the first to buy the new Spellbinder Storyboxes? Come on, anyone want to buy?
Before long, Dr. Spellbinder's cart was empty. The town square was covered with children and grown-ups, all staring blankly at the little boxes.
I don't like the looks of this. When Peddler Polly arrived at the story swap that afternoon, town hall was packed. In front of the stage, there was a lot of talk about the loss of the stories and Spellbinder's story boxes.
Finally, Mayor Bertha Bidwick took the stage.
He glanced nervously around her.
Welcome to the story swap. It is my honor to tell the first story, The Pied Piper of Hamlet.
Not far from where she is standing, Peddler Polly heard a soft whir and a sucking noise.
Life in the town of Hamlet was pleasant, or it would have been if not for the
The mayor turned pale.
I've lost my story.
Milton Marbles, the school teacher, tried next.
My story is Jack and the Beanstalk.
Again, Peddler Polly heard the whir and the sucking.
So, there was a widow who had an only son, named... Oh no!
He fled the stage in tears.
Next came Penny.
This is a story of a Pegasus. A long time ago in Greece, there was a horse called Pegasus. This horse was special because stop the swap. We can't afford to lose any more stories. It's the end of storytelling in the Tale Town.
As excited talk filled the field, Peddler Polly thought she heard a cackle not from her.
She looked and saw a man with a top coat and slick back hair away from the side of the stage. He carried a large wooden box with a long pipe attached to it.
It's Dr. Spellbinder. I'd better look into this. Polly followed Dr. Spellbinder from a distance as he left the town hall and made his way into the hills.
At last, Dr. Spellbinder disappeared through the forest. Peddler Polly followed him in and stopped in astonishment. The gazebo was filled with Dr. Spellbinder's story boxes.
The spellbinder stood at a workbench covered with story boxes. He set down the big box he was carrying and patted it fondly.
10 more stories to put in my story boxes. Thanks to my brilliant invention. And soon, I'll be able to steal all the stories in the world. And soon, I'll be rich! Rich and rich!
Not if I can help it!
What are you doing here, Peddler Polly?
Putting an end to your evil plans,
You'll never stop me!
Then Dr. Spellbinder grabbed the story sucker.
I'll get you!
And he screamed from the gazebo.
Down the hill sped Dr. Spellbinder while Peddler Polly puffed in pursuit. Without the story sucker, Peddler Polly was faster.
No one kept me so easily!
He took something out from the story sucker.
He threw something behind him. There was a flash of light and out of nowhere sparks appeared, coming uphill toward Peddler Polly. They were led by a man in a many-colored costume playing on a pipe.
Let's see how you like this story, Peddler Polly.
Polly pushed past the startled man and threw the spark.
It's catching John, but I wouldn't follow Pied Piper!
Get me, Peddler Polly!
Dr. Spellbinder was far ahead, but Peddler Polly ran hard and gained on him.
One good story deserves another.
And he reached into the story sucker. Another flash and Peddler Polly saw a boy pulling wild grass, but just then the boy ran, calling.
Sakti!
A huge hole suddenly emerged from the ground and blocked her path.
Didn't know story could be so dangerous.
Polly ran around the huge hole while she went to the boy and called.
Dr. Spellbinder had disappeared among the trees, and Peddler Polly padded after him. As she rounded the bend, she gasped.
To get beyond Polly's reach, Dr. Spellbinder leaped to the opposite cliff.
It's all over now, Peddler Polly.
Dr. Spellbinder's story sucker thrown as he fell into the cliff. Peddler Polly managed to grab the story sucker.
My story sucker!
I don't guess you will need it when you are going. For a crime telling up stories like you, a judge is sure to shut you up unhappily ever after! All of Dr. Spellbinder's story boxes had been opened and the stories returned to their tellers. The people of Telltown held a big storytelling festival on the town square. Mayor Bigwig announced, and our special guest for today is Peddler Polly! Well, thanks. And now I will tell a story called Peddler, Polly, and Story Stealer! And that's the tale.
They'll always tell in Telltown.